Hello TV Travelers and welcome back to the best criminal channel here on YouTube. Here, back today on FM24's Trophy Collector series. Ladies and gentlemen, my favorite series on the channel right now. Of course, if you missed last part, we ended off our first season in Trophy Collector in magnificent form. If you did miss last episode, go and watch it. It was insane, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you 5 seconds to go click off, pause this video, go watch the other one first, and then come back. 5, 3, like the video in the meantime. 2, 1, subscribe if you haven't already. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, because we have a lot to get through here in season number 2. As you can see, first and foremost, we have stayed with West Ham United. There were a lot of jobs available through the summer. We are at the first game of the season. We've done a lot. There's a lot of new names in. There's some big names out. A lot to get through. This video is going to be a lot of talking about what you've missed in the preseason, all of the transfers, the new tactics, the new signings, the sales, all the negotiations, and the job interviews and stuff like that. There will be one match in this episode as well, and then next part, we will continue here proper. So, first, actually, you know what? First things first, play the intro. Right then, of course, if you missed last episode, then we won our first trophy here in Trophy Collector with West Ham United. We finished 4th in the Premier League, which was amazing. We have Champions League football this year, which is even more amazing because last year, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see at the bottom, West Ham United beat Liverpool in the final of the Europa League 1-0, thanks to a Thomas Tuchel header. Our first and only win over Liverpool's team, ladies and gentlemen. What a season it was. What an unbeaten run in these past 2 months, by the way, all this green. Honestly, this is the most fun on FM I've had in years. I am absolutely loving it, and hopefully you guys are too. I want to get a big FM crowd on this channel, so Trophy Collector is not going anywhere. Awesome stuff. We won Europa League, so that means we ticked that off. Of course, Trophy Collector, we have to win 14 trophies across the top 5 leagues in the world of football. Now, our reputation is at 65%, and I thought that would get us a lot of job opportunities because as much as I love this West Ham team, we just won the Europa League. I did want to stay, realistically, because I want to try at least one season in the Champions League with them. I still applied for other jobs, ladies and gentlemen. So in the Premier League, as you can see, Liverpool, after we beat Liverpool in the final, Klopp thought, oh no, Harry Tuve, the world's best up-and-coming manager, has finally beaten me. It's time for me to move on. Klopp left Liverpool. They brought in Marcelo Gallardo. Again, I did apply for the Liverpool job. They said they wanted someone that can win league titles. Who is this, by the way? How many league titles has this guy won in his career? 11 cups and 2 league titles. Who did he even manage? Oh, he was in Saudi, in Argentina. They got him over me. Outrageous. You know what? We beat Liverpool in the final. I didn't want to go to Liverpool anyway. Over in Spain, there was another big one with Barcelona. Xavi left Barcelona. Again, I did apply for it, but we did not get it. They went for Michel instead, who was at Girona. He got manager of the year last year with Girona. Where did they finish last year? He finished 6th with them and got manager of the year and then left. But again, Barcelona pretty much said they want a league winner, so we did not get the job. There was a couple in Germany. Bayern Munich was one. I went for them again. Jurgen Klopp, the Liverpool manager, he actually got the job. Even though we beat him in the Europa League final, they wanted a league winner again. Jurgen Klopp is now at Bayern Munich. Leipzig was another interesting one. They went with Nagelsmann over Tuve as well. Again, just a lot more people with a higher reputation, which made it very difficult to get these big jobs. Italy, there was an AC Milan job where they gave it to the champs instead. 4.5-star rating as a manager. So I think that's pretty, fair enough. Now, he was the French manager. The French national team, they won the Euros, but he left the France job to go to AC Milan. I did apply for the France job. We didn't get it, though, as well. A lot of international teams actually sacked their manager. I applied for England, France, and Italy. We got none of them. So we're still here at West Ham, which I don't mind. Spain is insecure. Maybe we'll look at them. Maybe we'll go for like a lower down team in the Euros. We do have to win the Euros and the World Cup, of course. There was also a lot of You know, there was Lazio, there was Juventus in Milan. There was a lot of teams available. We got none of them. We're still at London Stadium. Because we're still at London Stadium, we wanted to spend a lot of money and get a lot of new signings. Now, we still have £56 million left in our budget, so we still can sign some more players. Let's take you through the ins and outs of the team. Firstly, an outside Ben Rama. He was on loan last season at Lyon, and I thought might as well keep him. He's not going to be a game changer for us. 12.25 mil. They can take him. He has some decent stats, don't get me wrong, but I think we got some better wingers instead of the Frenchman. The French and Algerian, whatever you want to call him. Flynn Downs, again, came back off loan from Southampton. I don't think he was ever going to get in our team, so we sold him to Saudi Arabia. Emerson was a big one, also going to Saudi, or Qatar even. 24 mil. Again, they bought him for 15 mil. We made a profit on him. He was a decent left back, but now that we have Melvin Bard and 30, I feel like he could go, especially at 30 years of age. We might as well cash on him now, so that was some good money. Maxwell Cornet, 5 mil, barely played for us. 16 games, 1 goal. He was not going to be a game changer. We got rid. Kewa, I don't know how you say his name, 27 years of age. Now, this one was a tricky one because he was on loan last year at Monaco, and he's actually quite decent, but when Qatar come talking with 16 mil, you get rid of him. You know, he's not a game changer, like I said, so we took the money. We've loaned out Bourne now. He was upset pretty much the majority of last season. We only played him 10 times. He scored 1 goal. We bought him for 7.5 mil. I was really excited for this guy. 25 years of age. He has some decent stats, but he was unhappy the entire season. So we loaned him out. Hopefully, he can have a good loan spell in Italy. And then the big one. Ladies and gentlemen, arguably one of our best players last season at certain times, the Englishman, 27 years of age, Jared Bowen, has gone to Al Nassr. Ladies and gentlemen, they paid £50 million for him. We may have even been able to get more, I don't know, but he scored 13 goals, 6 assists. He was a very good player for us. He went disappearing at certain times. Again, his stats don't scream amazing at you. So when they offered £50 million, I said, absolutely take him. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a big name replacement for him, who I'm very, very excited about, but Jared Bowen was our biggest sale of the season. And then to the ins. Ladies and gentlemen, joining Emil Smith-Rowe is the centre mid partner, 24 years of age, from Portugal, Fabio Vieira. I am an Arsenal fan, of course. I'm not going to rate Arsenal, but Fabio Vieira on FM is one of my favourite players. They signed him for 30 mil. We got him for 22.5 mil. He only played 8 games from the last year. 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 play of the match, and a 7.14 rating. He's so good on FM. I'm really, really excited about him. We can train him on the wing. 12 finishings, only 1 below Jared Bowen. If we needed, he could play striker, realistically. Fabio Vieira, I'm very excited for. Jason Van Duijven joins us. We actually signed him last year, I'm pretty sure, but the contract was to join in January or in July of 2024. So now we get the new striker. We've always wanted a striker. We've always wanted new strikers. Only 19 years of age, 5'10". Again, decent stats all around. I'm excited for him. Last year he scored 8 goals. I'm hoping he can be a little young killer up top for the Irons. Another man joining him, the man I wanted, 6'7". 17 heading accuracy, 23 years of age. Ladies and gentlemen, Lorenzo Luca, the physical target man. He was on loan last year. He scored 11 goals in 36. We signed him for £12 million. We have a young striking partnership now with him and Jason Van Duijven. A nice young striking partnership. 14 finishing, 17 heading accuracy. I've wanted a target forward the entire last season, and now we've got. We signed Kelleher from Liverpool, 15. We signed Kelleher from Liverpool, 25 years of old. We signed Kelleher from Liverpool, ladies and gentlemen. A backup goalkeeper, 25 years of age. He's been at Liverpool pretty much his entire career now. Barely playing for them, of course, since they have Alisson. But I think he could be a fantastic keeper. He may even be a starting goalkeeper for us, realistically. Fabianski is gone. That Karshaheshi guy we signed before, I'm not too keen on him. Also, Kelleher's homegrown, and we needed some homegrown players because we signed a few non-homegrown players. So Kelleher comes in, and I think he can be decent with us, alongside Areola and Kashalala, whatever the guy's name is. Up next, we have 2 more signings, ladies and gentlemen, and they are the biggest signings of the season for West Ham United. Firstly, speaking of homegrown talent, we stayed in the Premier League and we signed Mark Guehi, 24 years old. And these are the centre-back stats you would like to see. 6 foot for the centre-back, and also play right back and left back if needed. He's valued over £100 million. He's on 90k a week, and we spent 63 million pounds. Now, it wasn't straight up 63 million pounds. There was a lot of add-ons and deals that goes into that. But I think Mark Guehi, again, he's homegrown, which is fantastic. Premier League experience. I think he's going to be solid at the back for this West Ham team. I'm very, very excited for him indeed. And last but not least, we needed a replacement for Jared Bowen, and we went and signed Domenico Berardi, ladies and gentlemen. I've fumbled that name a little bit, but Berardi joins us. Now, Berardi's an iffy one. He's 30 years old, okay? So he's slightly older than some other players we've signed, of course. We could have gone with a lot of different wingers. There was a lot of choices that we could have went for. I used to love Berardi a few years ago on FM, and then he sort of went a bit stale. Then I saw his stats. He has 16 finishing, 16 passing, 17 technique, penalties, vision, flair. He has amazing stats, which I did not know. He used to have like 13, 14 finishing before. He looks absolutely insane. He had 7 goals, 3 assists last season. Again, 54 mil with add-ons here and there. He's been at Sassuolo his entire career, but the Jared Bowen replacement, he's slightly older, but he's got experience, and he has some damn good stats, ladies and gentlemen. That is all the signings that we have made. Overall, we've spent 185 mil. We got in 120 mil. So, pretty, not too bad, considering we started with about 40 mil in our transfer budget to begin with. I don't think we're going for anyone else right now. I've put out a few feelers for some more homegrown players, potentially, but we also may be selling a couple players. Overall, pre-season has been pretty hit and miss. Some good matches here and there. We kick off against Fulham at home here today. We also have Bayern Munich in the Super Cup. Then we have Arsenal away from home, so a hectic start to the season. Our last game is Man City at home, which is gonna be a big one. And of course, this season, we are in the Champions League with West Ham. Ladies and gentlemen, we still have 50 more, like I say, so let me know some transfer suggestions if you have any. I think we need homegrown players, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, we can't add in any more non-homegrown players unless we sell some. So that is rather scary. That's why we're going for homegrown players, of course. Our team is looking very, very good, though. Kudus has been doing very well in pre-season. Kudus can play striker. We have Lorenzo Luca. We still have Marco Levarja, who was fantastic last season. Amin Adli as well. We have some very good players. We have some very, very good players. I don't know how we're going to line up this season, but we shall see. First match of the season is Fulham at home. Let me know what you think about our transfers overall. Berardi goes straight in to that right wing spot. Fabio Vieira likes to play advanced playmaker with Smith Rowe behind. Fabio Vieira actually likes... Who's got better passing? He has 16 passing. Smith Rowe has 50. Oh, but I like Shadow Striker. Shadow Striker uses... Right. Train Fabio Vieira as the Shadow Striker. And then train Smith Rowe. Mezzala or centre mid attack? I think Mezzala. Train him centre mid. Mezzala next to Ward-Prowse. And that's English midfield there. Mark Guehi goes at the back. Kelleher... You know what? We can start Kelleher in goal. See how he does for the first match of the season. We still have Baptiste, who hasn't played a lot for us. He is unhappy. I think it is playing in weak position. I think he's playing in cam. He wants to play more centre mid, which is a-okay. Amin Adli has to be starting. After his season last year, he has to be starting. 13 goals, 10 assists. He was incredible. He is our left winger. That means, though, because Kudus... I mean, we have to be playing Kudus. But then Lorenzo Luca and Levarja are not playing. Van Duiven's on the reserves. Do we go for a new formation? It's risky. We do have this formation, which I have saved, which I used for Arsenal before, 4-1-4-1. Very, very attacking, though, is the only problem. Is it too attacking? I don't know. I mean, probably. With a target forward, then we have Berardi on the right-hand side. We would go with Amin Adli on the left-hand side. And then Kudus and Fabio Vieira in behind. Ward-Prowse would be the halfback. I mean, he could just be defensive midfield, to be fair. Oh, that's very... It's home against Fulham, though. Do we risk it? Home against Fulham? We also want a 2-up-top formation, but we need wingers for Berardi, because we just signed all that money for Berardi. We need Berardi. I want 2-up-top, maybe just like a 4-2-4. We have no Cam, and we have a lot of good midfielders. Lucas Paqueta still in the team as well. He's 26. Oh, we have so many good midfielders now. What do we do? I think first game of the season, we keep it simple. I may try experiment with my isometric 4-2-3-1 eventually, but I think for now we keep it simple. We go with what we know, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go with the 4-2-3-1. Lorenzo Luca starts up top. I mean, Adli on the left. Kudus, Berardi, Smith Rowe, Ward-Prowse, Melvin Bard, Guehi, Mavropanos, 30, and Kelleher. I think that's what we go with. Ladies and gentlemen, no point changing up too soon and absolutely ruining what we done last season. First game of season number 2. Europa League winners, West Ham, up against Fulham. Who's going to score our first goal of the season is the question. Mark Guehi in his West Ham debut at home. Lorenzo Luca in his debut. Berardi, the big signing, in his debut. Amin Adli starting off strong, passes across to Lorenzo Luca. The new debut, Lorenzo Luca, 6'7", ladies and gentlemen. I want him to be our top scorer. I want him to be our main player this season. Jason Van Duiven is off the bench as well. An amazing striker. We still have Lavaja and Kudus who can play there too. I think this is an amazing team. I think this is a good champs team. Honestly, I think we can do something in the Champions League this season with the squad that we have built. Give me a rating between F and A on our transfers and our squad this season on how you think we're going to do. Amin Adli starting off with an assist already, which I love to see. Kudus gets saved. I want to see Lorenzo Luca losing that head as well. 100%. I want to see him using that head, playing up from the back. A lot of new faces in this team. They're going to have to gel with the team. That's the only thing starting a new season. We spent a lot of money. Sometimes it's good to reinvent your team, but other times, especially when you're coming off... Oh, Amin Adli is amazing. Especially when you're coming off winning the Europa League. Sometimes when you sign a lot of players, you get a bit nervous because they might not gel with the team. And sometimes too many signings is bad because the team has to learn, the new players have to learn the team and whatnot. But so far, and we have Bayern Munich in the Super Cup. That's going to be a tough fixture. But so far, home against Fulham, the perfect start to the league. We have great rotation now, great depth on the bench. Zaniolo now for Tottenham. I haven't looked at the other transfers around the league, actually. We might do that after the match. Melvin Bard. Oh, I'm going to want them to cross it to Lorenzo Luca 24/7 now. Dalmaturo down this right-hand side. I'd love to keep a clean sheet if we can. Oh, my God. What a finish, Pereira. We're not keeping that clean sheet. 2-1. Bottom bins right before half-time. One more chance before the half. Smith Rowe already with an assist. Goes for goal. And goes over. Kudus on a 6.2. Half-time, I think we make a sub. We could go Fabio Vieira, the new man, but I don't want to forget about Lavaja and all he's done. I'm going to go Lavaja because he needs sharpness. I'm going to go for Lavaja. Get that sharpness up. Ward-Prowse not doing too amazing. Berardi on a 6.4. It's his first game, though. We'll give him time to learn the team and get involved. Second half of football coming up. Surely we don't bottle at home against Fulham, right? Kelleher giving the ball away from the goal kick there. Surely we don't bottle. A 2-0 lead at home against Fulham. The perfect way to kickstart this season. Composure, boys. Guehi. Back to Kelleher. Down to Melvin Bard. Amin Adli on the left. Bard is there. Ward-Prowse flicks it to Lorenzo Luca. One-touch passing. Berardi. Oh, no. Guehi pushing up. Melvin Bard pushing up. Vinicius needs to pass in the middle. He gets it off. Melvin Bard's there. The ball rolls to the back post and Alex Iwobi gets the goal. And it is 2-2 at the London Stadium. And this is not what we needed. Last year, we would never have bottled a 2-0 home lead against Fulham. Last season, Adli. Ball goes in. Lavaja's in there. We wanted to go to Lorenzo Luca. Oh, my God. He missed an open header. Oh, my God. Premier League nerves. Oh, I think it was blocked. I think it was blocked. We get a corner. Thank God. I thought he missed a wide open header. Going to demand more from the team. This is not good enough. Everything's been going through Smith Rowe in the middle right now, though. He's been amazing. Melvin Bard, ball in. Lorenzo Luca, back post off the crossbar. Oh, he has 17 headings, so every time he heads the ball, I'm going to expect a goal. But it's not going to work like that. Berardi's struggling a little bit. I'm going to go Fabio Vieira on the left-hand side. And I'm going to move Lavaja up top alongside Lorenzo Luca to see how they do. 23 shots. XG 4.3. I mean, we've been playing well, that's for sure. We've been playing well. Ward-Prowse having a stinker. We'll go Lucas Paqueta. Get some playmaking ability in the midfield. Vieira, nice one-touch pass. Lavaja. Can he get it across to Luca? Vieira, nice touch. Go for goal. It gets deflected and saved. Vieira, where is Luca? Lorenzo Luca. Get it to Luca. He's 6'7". We should not be crossing to anyone except for him. There we go. Front post. He misses it. Smith Rowe to Vieira, the two former Arsenal men. Back to Smith Rowe. He's on his left foot. Oh my God, I was going to say don't shoot. Emil Smith Rowe, Fabio Vieira the assist. The two former Gunners. That's why we signed both of them. What a finish. Smith Rowe. 3-2. for West Ham United. It's not great for our goal difference. Really not great for our goal difference, but we take it. Right, take Amin Adli off, rest him. Livardo on the left-hand side. We'll go Jason Van Duyven. Get some match time on, make his debut. Off the bench. From post. Paqueta, shot saved. Livardo. Oh, shot over. Kelleher, let's not mess about, boys. 90th minute. Let's not mess about. Oh, not some late drama, please. Not to start off the season. But, oh, surely offside, Lino. Surely, listen. I don't want to claim anything. But surely now. Oh my god, they awarded it. Oh my god. They've actually awarded it. What a bottle job. There's a highlight. Throw it. Oh my god, Fulham. Surely not. Oh my god. Oh my god. We ended off last season by beating Liverpool to be Europa League champions. And we started off this season by bottling in the 93rd minute. Wow. 31 shots. And we lose 4-3 to kick off the new campaign. I mean, Man City didn't lose until like March last year. If we wanted to keep on with them, we needed to beat Fulham at home. That is an awful way to start off the season. We need to figure out quick our identity with this new squad. That was awful. Nemecha. Again, we already have so many. He looks good. But we have so many centre mids and cams. We don't actually need him now that I think of it. So I'm not going to waste the money. He was good. He's a homegrown player. He's young. We don't need him right now. There's no point signing more players for the sake of it. We don't need him. Kelleher conceded 4. So Areola, you're going to be starting next game. Don't you worry. 150k? Oh, damn. He rejected 80k a week. Well, he's not getting a new contract then. Rico Henry. Left back. He's homegrown. 27 years old. I mean, because we sold Emerson. We have Melvin Bard. 30 can play left back. But he's also a right back backup with Ben Johnson. So it's just a case of having another body on the team just in case. And I'm pretty sure we should be able to, there we go, get him involved. Cassell is leaving. That's fine. Showpiece occasion. Last year's UEFA League Champions League final. They beat AC Milan. We, of course, beat Liverpool, which was lovely. Right, we have Bayern up next, but I'm going to keep it for next episode, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe we bought that game against Fulham. I really can't. We have to figure out what formation are we going to use this season. I mean, I wanted to fight for the league. Maybe we go for the FA Cup and Champions League this year, and we just try to get top 4 again for next season in the league, because realistically, winning the league with West Ham is very tough. FA Cup is possible. Champions League is going to be tough. It's going to be a tough season. Amin Adli looks to be the one carrying us forward, though, and hopefully Lorenzo Luca can get off to some good goal-scoring form in this season. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch you in the next one. Much as always, take care and peace. Before you go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Whee! Yeah.
Easy to see the truth. I never wanted to